Hello my champ, how are you all? I am your shield. In today's video sponsored by Whiteout Survival, I am again discussing on the Bloom battle. I want to find out some good hero setup or some good formation to make high damage in the Bloom battle. So let's jump in our video. Alright guys, here you can see some experiment. I have done this on the first day. I was uh, trying with the Valkanas. I was testing with the Rufus and some other different formation. Today I will try with the Hector Mia Rufus with 5590. Then I will compare this with the 51085. Some people told 51085 is a good formation, so I want to test this. Then I will also try with the Philly because some people told Philly is making very high damage on this event. I need to test that. So let's see guys. First we are doing Hector Mia Rufus 5590 because in the day 1 I made very high damage with the 5590. Okay, here you can see I have activated the 10% stat. I am not using 20% again. And I have the Minister of Defense also. And I have the pet skill. Okay, I told you the Razor Peak is working good here. People tell Razor Peak is bad for the bear hunt, but I see Razor Peak is helping in the Bloom battle. Here's my formation 5590 and already gears are set up. Here is Rufus gear. Alright, let's fight. Okay, this is our damage. It is actually less damage than previous day because that time I was using 20% boost. Today I'm using 10% boost. So here is the damage. We can write this down. This is our first experiment. Now we can try again with the 51085 to check how much damage we are making this time. It is 51085. Let's see. Okay, not as good as last time. So I think I have to use more marksman. This formation is not working very good for me. So last time the damage was good, but this time it decreased. Now I can try with the Philly. People telling Philly is making very high damage. I want to see is that true. My Philly is 4 star with the level 5 skill. And here is the gear. Let's see what Philly can do. But I am trying 5590. With the Philly I am trying 5590. So here is the Hector Philly Rufus and 5590. Okay, that is very bad. Guys, don't use the Philly. This is very bad. I mean, there is a heavy decrease in my damage. It is really bad. I don't know if I can increase the damage with other formation, but this one is very bad. Guys, I just see I have done a mistake. My Philly was level 1. That is a huge mistake. I need to do it one more time. The previous experiment was wasted. Okay, now I can do proper testing. The last one is wrong. So again I will try the same experiment. Hector Philly Rufus 5590. Okay, now hold on. It is actually very high damage. It is higher than Mia. It is actually higher than Mia. Oh my god. Actually, I wasted my first experiment. I mean, the third experiment, I wasted that. If I did not wasted the third experiment, I could do something better. But this is actually better than Mia. I think I should try it one more time. For the last experiment, I have a different plan. I want to use 1 to 97, but again I will try the Philly. I think Philly can do something really crazy. Philly actually crossed the Mia. I am using Hector Philly Rufus with 1 to 97. Okay, it is not actually bad, but it is not as good as last time. So in today's experiment, I see Philly can actually cross the Mia. Philly have potential to cross the Mia, but Philly is risky because there is 25% chance to trigger the skill. That is very dangerous. Where Mia has 50% chance to trigger the first skill and 50% chance for the second skill. So Mia is a safe option. I don't know if Philly is actually better than Mia. Philly made one time good damage. My third experiment is wasted. This one, third experiment. I will do some more testing with the Philly, but don't switch your Mia for this moment, okay? Continue your Mia. And if you are talking about this 51085, it was not very good for me. 51085. So yesterday I tried 101080 versus 5590. That time 5590 was actually better. And today I see 5590 is better than 51085. And Philly have chance. So overall, you can see this one. I am using this Hector Mia Rufus 5590. This is the best hero setup and formation for me still now. Hello guys, it is the third day of the Bloom battle. Today again I am going to attack the Rosarion. I don't have the pet skill at this moment. Pet skill don't matter for me that much. I cannot enter top rank even if I have the pet skill, and I cannot wait this much time. I'll be late to post the video and you guys cannot get benefit from that. So I am going to attack right now. Uh, Today I have some more different hero formation, some more ratio. I will try that. Before that thing, I talk with some people. Look at this. I had the confusion in the Gen 11, Gen 12. I know Gen 11 Rufus is very powerful, but for the Gen 12, I thought Ligeia is not very good. Rufus can be good, but one guy told me that Ligeia is better. If you are in the Gen 12, Max Ligeia better than Max Rufus. Okay. And I had one more question here. What we can use in the Gen 3? Last year we already test that Max Greg better than Max Alonso. But I have doubt in my mind because Alonso have more offensive skill. Greg have more defensive skill. So if you guys watching this video, if you are from the Gen 3 or if you are big level spender, I tell you to test one time Alonso versus Greg in the Gen 3. Now in today's video, I have some more formation to test. These are my plan for today's video. Yesterday I made a mistake with the Philly. The Philly was not level 80, that was a mistake. Today I am going to use Hector Mia Rufus, then Hector Philly Rufus, again Hector Philly Rufus one more time, then Hector Mia Bradley. Some people telling me Bradley is making very high damage. I am Gen 13 right now. Bradley is useless for me. But I want to test one time what is happening. And yesterday I already tested the 51085. 51085 made slightly low damage. My highest damage coming with the 5590 and 1297 with the Philly. That was not very good or very bad. I mean, Philly and Mia, they are working almost same type damage. So today first we are trying with the Hector Mia Rufus. And today I don't have the pet skill, only 10% attack lethality, those type stat. And today I have the Minister of Strategy. Yesterday I tried the Minister of Defense. Today I am using the Minister of Strategy. Let's see guys. Alright guys, here you can see I have activated the 10% stat. Also I have the Minister of Strategy. And I don't have the pet skill at this moment. And Here is my Hector, and also I have Mia, and I'm using the Rufus. Okay, so let's attack this. Okay, here is my formation 5590 and Hector, Mia, Rufus. Let's attack. Okay, the damage is lower than yesterday because I don't have the pet skill at this moment. So here is the damage, 318 million damage. We can count this as our primary damage. Then we can compare this with our other damage. So it is 318 million. Now in place of Mia, I will use the Philly. Same formation, 5590 and Hector, Philly, Rufus. Okay, that is very bad. I think Philly is not capable to cross the Mia. Guys, this is very bad. Look at the damage. Should I give one more chance to Philly? There is 25% chance the actual damage skill trigger. That is very bad thing. Or I can do one thing. I can give one chance to Renee. Some people tried the Renee. So I want to do the same thing. But when I'm using the Renee, I have to use more Lancer. I will try. I'm trying Hector, Renee, Rufus, and I will try 10, 20, 70. This can be very bad actually. I'm reducing the marksman number. Here is the formation 10, 20, 70, and I'm using Hector, Renee, Rufus. I am Gen 13, but I'm trying the Renee one time. Let's see. Okay, that is also very bad. No one can actually cross the Mia. Mia is the best. Now I want to try Hector, Mia, Bradley. Some people told Bradley is making good damage. Bradley is not a good option for me because I am Gen 13. Bradley is very old for me, but I will check. I gave the gear to Mia and here goes the Bradley. Ready again. So I will use the formation 5590 because this is the best formation for me. 5590. Okay, I have to give Bradley. Bradley, okay. Heroes are already good. Let's see what Bradley can do. Oh my god. Guys, Bradley cannot fight. Bradley is very old for this. I am Gen 13 right now. Bradley cannot do anything in this Gen 13. So guys, the last one I'm going back to Hector, Mia, Rufus. That is my best combo. And on the first day, I tried 10-10-80 versus 5590. That time 5590 was the winner on the first day. You know that on the first day we did that. Now I want to try 5590 versus 2296. I want to check which formation is better, 5590 or 2296. I already changed every gear. And here is the Hector, Mia, Rufus. Now I want to try 2296. 5590 is the best formation for me, but I will check with the 2296. No, not good. It is not good. Okay, now there is the chance based skill also. Chance based skill can also do something, but I think nothing can beat 5590. That is the best one. We have also other possibility. Some good damage skill that work first time with the 5590, but that same damage skill did not work with the 2296. Okay, so with one testing we cannot come to any final conclusion, but for now I am telling 5590 is the best. So here is the full test of every day. You can see on the first day I tried the Valkanas versus Rufus. Rufus was the winner. Then I was trying different formation testing and 1080 versus 5590. 5590 was the winner. Then on the second day I tried Mia versus Philly. Okay, this one is the wrong. Actually, Philly can cross the Mia. I told you. Philly has some good skill to cross the Mia. But Mia is very safe to use. 50% chance for 50% damage in both skill. That is good for the Mia. Philly has 200% damage, but that is only 25% chance. Very risky. That came on the second day. Third day again I tried the Philly, but I think the damage skill did not trigger that time. And Renee is very bad option for me. Bradley is the very bad option. Bradley at this time. You can use the Bradley on the Gen 7, Gen 8, Gen 9. When you get the Gen 10, you can go to the Blanchett, but you cannot use the Bradley at this generation. So I came back to Hector Mia Rufus and I tried the 5590 versus 2296, and 5590 was the best one. This is my overall experiment in 3 days. If you have any question, you can ask in the comment. That is all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching and bye bye.